Hello and welcome back to the True Crime Best Podcast. I'm Lauren.
And I'm Michael.
All right, so this is something a little different. We just did our Patreon exclusive episode last week.
Mm-hmm.
You guys heard that on a couple of Italian men.
That's right.
There's a lot of Italian accents in that one. Sacco and Vanzetti. We did their case, and it was one of those that we wanted to dive into some stuff about stuff that changed crime.
Right.
It changed the
influential
justice.
crimes.
Influential crimes.
Yeah.
It changed history.
Right.
Really. Yeah. And so that one was interesting and fun. We hope you guys enjoyed that. If you're patrons, if not, patreon.com/truecrimeguys. Go check it out.
Right.
And basically, Michael's family's been in town this week, and we didn't want to miss an episode, but we couldn't record. So after the Vanzetti episode, we jumped on the mics, and that's what we're doing right now. We're recording this for you guys.
Right.
From the past into the future. We wanted to do a quick little bonus episode, and the way this came about was I was talking to Michael this past week, and I was like, Kai, the hitchhiking surfer, hatchet-wielding crazy guy, Kai, the YouTube sensation from 2013. Michael had never heard of Kai, the hitchhiking.
Now that I see the video, like I vaguely remember maybe seeing pieces of this interview, but I didn't know there was way more to the story.
So you kind of remember oh man, that bums me out because I was hoping he had never seen Kai's video, his interview.
It's still going to be interesting to watch it again, though.
Okay, because I was hoping to get Michael's first reaction to this video, one that many have seen.
You have some other details that was definitely my first time, because that's all the only thing I know about this. And like I said, I can't even remember what he said in the video, but just seeing the still here on the screen, like it reminds me, it's clicking in my head a little bit.
It's so good. So in 2013, Kai became infamous after an event happened in California where he was part of. He got in a car with a crazy guy, supposedly. Guy went nuts, said he was Jesus, started trying to run people over. Kai reacted with a hatchet. He blew up for his interview that he did with the local news after this.
Yeah.
And kind of died after a little while, and it turns out that he killed another person.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he didn't kill this guy, but he ends up killing a person later that year in 2013. And actually, it's pretty topical to talk about Kai. He popped in my head for whatever reason. And it turns out that it's actually topical. He popped in my head, and his trial had just happened. I didn't even realize.
Oh.
He just got convicted of murder
in
April, which we'll talk about that after the video. We're going to play the video for Michael, and we're going to hear his reaction.
Yeah.
And then we'll get into the particulars of the murder that he did after this, a few months later, and whether it was justified or not.
Right.
And his sentencing is coming up later this year. So very topical. Kai, the hitchhiking, axe-wielding, or hatchet-wielding surfer. Let's play the video for Michael to respond.
All right, here we go.
I'm one of the heroes.
Yeah. Can we talk to you? Do you mind?
What do you want to talk about?
What happened today?
Well, went straight out of Dogtown, skateboarding, surfing it up. Before I say anything else, I want to say no matter what you've done, you deserve respect. Even if you make mistakes, you're lovable. And it doesn't matter your looks, skills, or age, or size, or anything. You're worthwhile.
Yeah.
No one could ever take that away from you.
True that, dude.
Now, this stuff right here, I was driving and I was in the passenger side of this fucker's car, and he comes over on there. He was over by the recycling center. He says, "Oh, when I was in the Virgin Islands, 30 years old on a business trip, I fucked this 14-year-old." I was like, "You what?" He's like, "I raped this 14-year-old." Starts crying, gives me a big hug. He's like fucking 300-pound guy. I'm like, "Oh shit, you must be fuckered, man. Like, what's he talking about?" I didn't take him seriously at first. Comes driving down this way. He's like, "You know what? I come to realize I'm Jesus Christ, and I can do anything I fucking want to."
Oh my God.
Watch this, bam, and he smashed into this fucking guy right there, pinned him in between that fucking truck. And so I hop out, I look over, the guy's pinned there. I mean, like, freight train riders know this. Like, if you get pinned between something,
yeah, man,
do not fucking move that shit, otherwise you bleed out.
That's right.
Like, motherfucker, I ran in, I grabbed the keys, he's fucking sitting there like nothing even happened. And like fucking like, man, if you started driving that car around again, man, there would have been a hell of a lot of bodies around here. Fucking I hop on out.
True that.
And so I grabbed the bag, I threw it over by that pole right there, and then fucking Buddy gets out, and these two women are trying to help him. He runs up and he grabs one of them, man. Like a guy that big can snap a woman's neck like a pencil stick.
Yeah.
So I fucking ran up behind him with a hatchet. Smash, smash, smash. Yeah.
God.
The little
She's
yeah.
got grabbed by that fucker.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck is cool. That guy ain't. Shit.
How'd you get in his car? How did you?
I was hitchhiking. Good thing I was hitchhiking. Yeah, people say don't hitchhike. Well, this is what happens. Was yeah, well, at least I was here.
Hold on, pause it for a
He
second.
did this on purpose.
Okay.
So
Dude, that-
he says, what do you say? I grabbed a hatchet real quick, smash, smash, smash. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck did the hatchet come
Yeah.
from? Was it in his bag? Go back. I want to hear
Dude,
it.
his hatchet is
I want to
definitely
hear that
in
because
his
I think we were
bag.
laughing. I want to hear the description again. For sure, he had a hatchet on him. Kinda.
How'd you get in his car? How
Yeah,
did you?
go back.
She was the one who got grabbed by that fucker.
Keep going.
You know what? Dick. So I fucking ran up behind him with a hatchet, smash, smash.
It doesn't even say where the hatchet came from. It just
Yeah.
had a
The
hatchet.
lady said you saved your life.
She was the one who got grabbed by that fucker. You know what? Fuck is cool. That guy ain't.
Huh?
Yeah.
Shit.
Huh?
How'd you
I have no
get
idea
What is he
talking about.
Fuck is cool.
I was
Fuck is cool.
hitchhiking. Well, good thing I was hitchhiking.
Yeah.
Yeah, people say don't hitchhike. Well, this is what happens. Was yeah, well, at least I was here.
Yeah.
So he did this on purpose.
Dude, that guy was fucking cooked out, man. Like, he's beyond Howley. Like, I don't even see any breath in him. You know what I'm saying?
Can I get your name and where you're from, if you don't mind?
I'm Kai.
Kai, can I get spelling for you? buddy?
Straight out of Dogtown. K-A-I.
K-A-I. Do you have a last name?
No, bro. I don't have anything.
Where are you from originally? Are you from Fresno area?
Sophia, West Virginia.
No kidding. How old are you?
I can't call it.
I can't call it.
Have you ever experienced anything like today?
I'd
And
say
what
he's
made
probably
you
28.
Take the actions that you did.
That woman was in danger. He just finished what looked like at the time killing somebody. And if I hadn't have done that, he would have killed more people. So
Yeah.
he's dead. Good.
You ever experienced anything like that, Kai?
Well, this one time I was in an orchard and this fucking guy starts beating on this woman who he calls his. So I walked on over and I started smashing him in the head. You see all these teeth marks right here for the camera? Yeah, I started smashing him in the head and in the teeth, busted out all his teeth. Motherfucking the sheriffs, not the policy enforcers, fucking show up and start like they're like, yeah, so what happened? I mean, like, just give me any old name and just give me old fucking birthday, whatever, just yeah.
What happened today after the?
What?
You're obviously free now.
is
Were
he
you
talking
arrested?
about?
What was the process? What did they do to you?
I'm
when they came
telling
out?
you,
Obviously
bro.
They found out that you did the right thing, but
I don't know if
time
this
is
was the
from
first time
until now,
or the last time
Well,
that he was going to do
He
this.
started following eye. Like, I cleaned his motherfucking head wide open with a hatchet. He stood up like he was pulled right up, right? And like, fuck it, I'm like, bro, if you're fucking Jesus Christ, I'll be the Antichrist, man. Like, fuck that shit. And he started following me off this way, so I figure I'll lure him away from the crowd. So I'm running off this way. I got a hatchet in one hand, motherfucking this bag I'm carrying over with another hand. I start running off that way. And so a couple of the people who was bystanders to it came over and told me to stop. And I was like, why stop? And like, the cops are already on their way. I was like, is he back up and doing anything? And somebody said that he was like masturbating in front of this school or fucking whatever this place is right here. Yeah.
Were you questioned by police? Were you taken into custody? What happened? I mean, obviously.
I was questioned. I was put into the back of the sheriff's wagon. Wasn't the policies that fucking pulled I over? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, I got put in the back of the sheriff's wagon. The sheriff was like, "What happened here?" Took down a statement. I told him everything I just told you, and fucking let me on out. Said I couldn't grab all this stuff until I had finished. Like, they had finished with something. You know what I mean? And like brought me back on over here so I could be in front of this thing, like this fucking car right here. This is fucking gnarly, man. Holy shit. It's like the biggest wave I've ever ridden in my life.
Yes.
What's next for you, Kai?
Hopefully some surfing. If anybody's watching this somewhere else and they got a mini mow that they could lend a guy with a
Yeah.
wetsuit, I'd love to test out Mavericks.
Hell yeah.
Would you do it again?
Club him in the head with a hatchet? You know, if I could go back in time, I'd go back over to where I was at that recycling center and he said that he had raped that chick over in the Virgin Islands, because it doesn't matter where you
Right
at.
there on that.
So you can fucking just spend a bunch of money and do whatever the fuck you want, you know? That's not right. If I could go back in time, I would have dabbed him up right there.
No, you're not. I mean, you're.
One of the
doesn't seem like you have any
comments
concern
talks
for
about that he
yourself.
is a
You're
time
all
traveler
about
because he has
doing the right
AirPods,
thing.
and it does look like he has an
What about-
AirPod in on the other side.
Does look like he has an AirPod, and you also have to watch the video if you haven't seen it or if you haven't watched it in a while, 'cause just to watch his facial expressions and just so animated, and claims to have killed another dude in an orchard at some point.
Yeah, but dude, his eyes are pretty empty. It's like if he stops talking, everything just kind of shuts down.
Oh man, yeah,
Right?
he's just such.
There's something off about him too. It's like the way he describes the other guy.
And it's just so weird to me. This whole case is so weird. It's unclear really what happened because even reading articles about it, it says that he was the attacker that he struck with the hatchet from behind, split his head open, supposedly. The guy then staggered off and was masturbating in a park, then taken into police custody. Doesn't say whether he died or not. That's kind of like the common thread is people say that Kai says in the video, the guy's dead now, so good.
Yeah.
People in the comment section seem to think the guy's dead, but it's not really clear. Supposedly he was taken into custody as opposed to taken immediately to the hospital.
Well, this is a very strange thing to bring up, but he must not have lost that much blood if he could go over there and masturbate.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, you still go over there and
he seems like in pretty good health.
Take care of that.
Yeah, that's so strange, man. Maybe you know what just occurred to me? He says weird. He says like every word weird almost. Not so much like he kept saying Sheriff's Wagon and he kept saying what did he say?
He's Canadian. He's Canadian. So that's what you're hearing. You're hearing a Canadian accent.
He said he's from West Virginia. He's full of shit.
He's fucking weird, dude.
He's weird.
He's Canadian. It came out later that his real name is actually Caleb Lawrence McGillivray. McGillivray?
Yeah.
McGillivray. There we go. McGillivray.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they eventually, because he kept, would not give police any information about his true identity.
Right.
As a hitchhiker, it's going to be hard to track.
If he's a hitchhiker that was killing people, and then, of course, every now and then, there comes a circumstance where maybe you should kill a person, and then it gets caught up like this, you know what I mean?
Right.
To save another life. Because he sure as hell doesn't hesitate.
Right. Well, it didn't take long after that. So that was February 2nd, 2013, when this interview was taken. This whole crazy shit goes down with this guy claiming he's Jesus, pinning a person, Kai smashing him.
Right. Yeah.
He then goes off. He's questioned by police. Then he goes set free. He's off on his own again.
Right.
And later that year, in May 2013, he was arrested on murder charges for the slaying of New Jersey attorney Joseph Galfi. Kai maintains he fought against Galfi in self-defense. According to Kai, Galfi attempted to rape him after offering Kai a place to stay for the night. So this guy picks him up.
Oh.
They have some beers together. The guy offers him a room to stay. Kai wakes up groggy. He claims that he had been raped.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So Kai stated to the police that he claimed that the sexual encounter was consensual and the murder was premeditated. That's the police's take on it. However, Kai said that after the viral video in California, he had no need to have sex with men like Galfi, who Kai described as unattractive, stating, quote, do you know how many hot chicks? Never mind. Even if I was gay, do you know how many hot guys wanted to fuck me? Wanted to fuck me after that shit in California? I'm not even being vain. It's just a fact. No offense, but he was not a looker. So he claims to have been
that's his testimony.
Raped by Galfi and murdered him. After murder charges, the video views increased substantially, adding to his viral impact. Fans of the video, who considered Kai a hero for saving the woman, raised a legal fund. Kai was imprisoned over 5 years awaiting trial, which began in April of 2019, just this past month.
Wow.
Kai took the stand in his own defense and was combative during cross-examination. He made an outburst during his defense lawyer's closing arguments, nearly leading to his expulsion from the courtroom. A jury found him guilty of first-degree murder. Sentencing is scheduled for June 2019, so next month.
Wow.
He faces life in prison for the slaying of this lawyer in New Jersey. After this shit went down, after the orchards, this guy is possibly a serial killer. And all the while, it seems to be everyone else's fault that he's having to hatchet them.
That's a good point. Or maybe he just enjoys killing people and he just looks for any reason. He puts himself in those situations.
Yeah.
Because he's got nothing to lose anyways.
But this shit where the police released him after this video took place, where he hatcheted some guy in the head, that had to have been justified for the police to talk to. This guy clearly went crazy. There was witnesses. There was a person who was ran over by this guy.
Yeah. And you also, when
I would have probably done what Kai did if I had a hatchet on me and this guy was acting like that, trying to grab women and pin someone against the wall or whatever with a car. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's just crazy. It's like he's a common denominator. How many times can you run into these psychopaths?
That's kind of crazy. I mean, but if you're constantly around people that you don't know and you have no ties to anything, at least so you say.
And now he's a known face, too.
Yeah.
This guy that picked him up might have,
maybe.
Had a thing for him because he saw him in the video, and who knows, man.
But I noticed the hesitation when the reporter asked him if he ever seen anything like this before. Did you see his face? It kind of catches him by surprise, and then he stops for a second, and then he tells the orchard story.
Right.
It's
Can we go back to the orchard story again?
How many flashbacks did he just have?
Right. I want to hear the orchard story again. If we could go back to that real quick.
Let's see if we can get that.
Let's do a full-on video
Holy
breakdown
shit.
of this bonus
It's like
episode.
the biggest wave I've ever ridden in my life.
Here it is.
Well, this one time I was in an orchard and this fucking guy starts beating on this woman who he calls his. So I walked on over and I started smashing him in the head. You see all these teeth marks right here for the camera?
I don't see anything.
Yeah, I started smashing him in the head and in the teeth, busted out all his teeth. Motherfucking the sheriffs, not the policy enforcers.
Yeah, not the policy enforcers.
And start they're like, yeah. So what happened? I mean, like, just give me any old name and just give me old fucking birthday, whatever. Just. Yeah.
What happened today after
All right. Well,
you're obviously free now, but were you arrested?
part of me wants to believe some of this shit, though. It really does.
Yeah, that probably happened.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. I mean, if he beat a guy with a hatchet in broad daylight, regardless of the reason, I believe it happened in an orchard. He was probably in there like stealing fruit or something.
This dude is so interesting to me because he could either be a psychopath, full on, like compulsive lying psychopath, want to kill people, or he truly could be like a superhero. Like he's going around, he's hitchhiking, and of course, like sometimes people that pick up hitchhikers are fucking scumbags.
Yeah,
and he could just be like the second he sees them showing their true nature of being a terrible person, beating a woman or doing whatever, he's just immediately jumps into action. He seems like that type of guy. It's going to jump into some shit if something goes down.
Yep.
So I don't know, man. Tell us what you guys think about Kai. I just wanted to have a fun little bonus episode so you guys had something to listen to this week from us. So we didn't just skip a week altogether since we haven't been doing that lately. We've been putting out 2-year-old patrons. We're just keeping you guys in the loop, you know?
That's right. Every week. It's nice to touch base, you know?
And if you're not a Patreon subscriber yet and you want more content from us, go over to patreon.com/truecrimeguys and you can get a bunch of episodes on there. You can get Michael's extra show, Higher Thoughts.
That's right.
With Michael. He has guests on. He's had his kids on. He's had his wife on. He's had me on.
Yeah. There's some outtakes in the recent episode. So.
Oh, yeah. Some outtakes from our show on there. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of bonus content on there, and you get in on the giveaway, which we should do right now on the bonus episode, I think.
All right, then. Let's do it.
Let's do the giveaway for Patreon. If you're a Patreon subscriber, basically once a month you get thrown into a big pool. We can't say this on Patreon because it's against their policy, but we do it anyway. Any Patreon, $2, $5, $10 a month, you get in on this, and we're going to pick a random person out of Patreon to get something from our store. Basically, you just, if you're picked, message us what you want from one of our stores, whether it's Kin Custom or Redbubble. If you go to redbubble.com/truecrimeguys or kincustom.com/truecrimeguys, right?
Yep. I think it's truecrimeguys.kincustom.com.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Anything from our store. Hit us up. Let us know what you want. We'll send it to you if you win this giveaway right now.
All right. Let's do it.
All right. So we have the random number generator ready. It's between 1 and 659.
Yes. That is our current state of patrons.
Current state of patrons.
That's right.
And so you're going to hit the random number generator button.
Drum roll.
587.
587. Scanning. Our lucky winner is Lobes. That's the only name we have for you.
Lobes, $2 patron.
Lobes.
Hit us up. Message us on Patreon. Let us know what you want. Pick something out from the store. Congratulations. You have won this month's giveaway.
That's right.
And that about does it for this week's bonus free episode. We hope you guys enjoyed Kai, the hitchhiking, axe-wielding, or hatchet-wielding surfer
guy.
Extraordinaire.
Smash, possible superhero.
Smash.
Yeah. Don't forget about the
Yeah. With his AirPod cigarette sticking out of the
sheriff wagon.
The wagon. Hop in your wagons and we'll see you next week. True Crime Guys. All right, y'all. Keep creeping. We love y'all. See ya.
Keep creeping.
True crime guys. In the desert, we like a mirage. It's okay if you clicked on us because you thought we was True Crime Garage. Now we ain't mad at you. Sit down, let us talk at you. I'm talking to the creeper army. We out here making murder. True crime guys. In the desert, we like a mirage. It's okay if you clicked on us because you thought we was True Crime Garage. Now we ain't mad at you. Sit down, let us talk at you. I'm talking to the creeper army. We out here making murder charming.